Good morning, viewers. We're just at about 7:12 a.m. this morning, and welcome back to the Tobago Updates Morning Show, coming to you here live from the Port Mall in Scarborough, Tobago. As we continue with the conversation this morning, we are chatting, and we should have joining us online at this point Nevin Roach, recipient of Young, Gifted, and Black Entrepreneurial Award. We're speaking about Caribbean Artistic Development Awardee. So, certainly this morning, we're happy to have on with us Nevin Roach. Good morning to you.
Good morning, Skeete. Good morning, guys.
Good morning indeed. And thank you so much for joining us this morning. So, as we get the conversation started, before we even dive into, the awardee itself, tell us a little bit about this Caribbean Artistic Development. Tell us a little bit about
Right
the
on.
awards.
The award. So the Young, Gifted, and Black Entrepreneurial Inc. It's an organization based in the United States of America, specifically New York. And each year they recognize unsung heroes based on the work that they are doing. Notable persons who would have, obviously through their work achieved great milestones in terms of inspiring youth and people within the Black community in particular.
Why would you say that this is particularly outstanding? The hosting of these awards over time and that aspiration to certainly get to that point of recognition to even becoming considered for far more becoming an awardee.
Well, I think it's very important what they are doing, because it's important that persons are recognized and, highlighted for the work that they do. I think it goes a very long way in continuing to motivate and encourage those persons in continuing to do exactly what it is that they are doing. Me particularly, I wasn't looking forward to an award. Everything I do with Panogramma, it's purely out of the love for the instrument and to just to make a positive contribution and help with the development of young panists coming up through the art form.
And this leads to my next question, actually. I was going to ask about the thing that got you recognized to be selected for an award, which is the Panogramma. So I wanted you to tell us a little bit about that, the genesis of it, the idea behind it, and where it is right now.
Panogramma. Well, I have to take you back to 2020 during the heights of COVID restrictions and lockdowns. So essentially, I was at home. I couldn't go anywhere, just like you and Skeet. And I was hopping from live to live, just trying to keep active, checking out the various types of entertainment out there. And the idea hit me that, maybe I could do something for Pan. There wasn't anything of the magnitude that I was doing on at that particular time. And I just got the idea to have a competition. I wanted to provide a platform for talented musicians to showcase what they're made of, and also to provide some entertainment because we're all at home. We can't go anywhere. Everybody looking for some piece of excitement. And just like that, Panogramma was born. International competition. It streamed for the very first time on Instagram. And then there was exponential growth. I was blown away with how well received this soloist competition was. It got picked up in the media across the Caribbean. Then in 2021, we grew, improved on the overall production. And I must say thank you to Leandro Nore. He was very instrumental in those improvements. We got onto television for the first time in 2021. And then in 2022, we moved towards an even bigger audience where I was able to negotiate international television deals. So Panogramma has aired in over 20 countries across the Caribbean, the Canada, and the US as well. I must also mention very importantly that it was more than just about the competition and the entertainment, because what I did along with my team in 2021, I expanded the competition to encompass holistic development. So when these participants come through the competition, they aren't just competing. They aren't just arranging a piece of music. They go through musical development, personal development, professional development. We try to give them as much tips and tools that can help them throughout their life's journey.
You put them on to professionals in the industry to help them, to groom them. How is that done in terms of development?
In terms of development, well, yes, we do work with industry professionals. I'm very happy to say that Professor Liam Teague is one of my development officers, and he would help to guide the entire development product. So, he would present on a wide variety of topics. We also have Natasha Joseph from Trinidad. She does musical development work. And I have a fellow Tobagonian working alongside with me, Dr. Stefan Campbell. He goes through personal and development with all the participants. And everything is done virtually from inception to now. We make use of the technology to get all these workshops executed.
Tell us, what can we look forward to as part of the future for Panogramma?
The future, I did an interview about a year or 2 years ago, and I was just dreaming about seeing 10,000 people filling a stadium for the finals of Panogramma. So definitely I intend to bring an in-person component of the competition where I would try to do a bit more with the participants. I would like to look at things like community outreach, bringing on board some more volunteerism, because I envision producing or assisting to produce well-rounded musicians. A lot of the panelists that come through the competition, they are versed in music, they are technically gifted, right? But sometimes you just need that additional guidance. These are the things that you need to do. These are the types of people you need to have in the network. So I definitely see Panogramma going towards a hybrid model, and we did put out information regarding that this year. I'm currently working on those plans along with my team. So an in-person component is definitely on the horizon, and we will be making a great effort also to expand on the holistic development product that we offer.
Nevin, I'd like you to make a quick distinction for the benefit of viewers and listeners, because I remember us speaking before, for those hearing it and making them mix up, the distinction between panorama versus panogramma.
Oh, yes, it's very important to make that distinction. So Panorama is the epitome, the creme de la creme as it relates to steel pan events and competitions worldwide. Panogramma was, I would say Panorama was an influence in the creation of Panogramma. The idea was to bring an entertaining vibe like Panorama, but on Instagram. So the name Panogramma is actually a fusion of Panorama and Instagram. I came up with Panogramma, and I just went with it.
And I like the hook. I
Excellent.
like the hook. I like the hook there. That really, really creative in terms of, using what is already available. Now, we spoke about the development. We spoke about where you started, where you are, and where you're going. And I want to talk a little bit about the emotional aspect of this award now, because we're talking about past awardees, Bunji Garlin, Faye Ann Lyons, and even Buju Banton received these awards. And now you are receiving this award. How does it make you feel?
Oh man, chills, literal chills. I know within myself that I'm not nearly on the level of these persons, but it's still a great feeling to be mentioned, even in the same sentence with them. I'm truly honored, and this is an instrument that I love so much, along with many other people, and I really do believe that it has the potential to help us address so many societal issues that we face today. And in receiving the award, I was pleasantly surprised, but also very elated, and I intend to continue making a positive contribution as long as I am able to.
And that is the most rewarding aspect of it, knowing that you are adding value in your community and your society while achieving this award. And I like your humility, the fact that you know where you are and you know where you want to be, and ranking with these high rankers, you see yourself as, I'm not there yet, but yet I'm still very proud to receive this award. And I want to say kudos to you, commendations to you, congratulations to you for the work that you're doing and for your vision and for where you want to take Panogramma. I really love the idea, Julien. I love the fact that, as I said, you use what is already available to create a product that is similar but yet so very different because of the platform that you use to execute this this product that you have developed. So I want to say big congratulations to you from all of us here at the Tobago Updates television studio.
And I just want to get from you very quickly, before we end this morning's interview, I know Panogramma in terms of having its platform, online, social media, etc. But where in that community in Trinidad and Tobago would you say your inspiration and continued blessings to even bring you to this point? Where are you grateful to? That sounds like several communities.
That's right.
Julien, if I have to get into that, man, we could be here all morning. But, as I mentioned before, Leandro Norway has been very instrumental behind the scenes. I have to give thanks to the entire Steel Pan community, for the love and support, especially in that first edition. I didn't know if it was going to hit or miss, and all the positive feedback coming through, bands such as Exodus and Renegades that supported Pantry and Bago, the president, Mrs. Beverly Ransmore, she has been nothing but encouraging and supportive from inception, and a lot of these other people who just come on the live and support and comment and share with their friends and family. Everything really helped me to keep going, because I must tell you, the road has not been easy. People see the product. I pride myself on, professionalism and high quality. It hasn't been easy, and getting all these congratulatory messages, encouraging messages has gone a very long way in helping me to stay true to what I'm doing and remain focused to keeping on track. I must also shout out Mr. Moore, Anthony Moore, former Bishop's High School music teacher. He was amazing, instrumental in basically guiding me through music, and he's one of the main reasons I'm so passionate about music, and more specifically the Steel Pan.
Excellent. Kudos and commendations indeed. Very quickly, your social media handles for persons who are probably now discovering coming out of this interview. Highly unlikely, but just in case.
All right, so if you're now hearing about Panogramma for the first time, you can connect with us on Facebook, Instagram at pano.gramma on Instagram, and on Facebook we are at pano.gramma1. That's PANO.GRAMA. Trust me, the shows are also on YouTube at Panogramma. Go watch them if you haven't seen them before. We have a host of extraordinary talent from in the Caribbean. We're talking about panis from Canada, from the US as well. France won in 2022. I must mention Keyshawn Julien won in 2021. So Tobago is there in the mix as well. And in the inaugural competition, we had Mr. Earl Brooks Jr. of Trinidad and Tobago taking that title. So guys, it's a lot of entertainment. So go soak it up. YouTube at Panogramma. Enjoy, drop some likes, drop some comments, and just remember to live, love, play, and enjoy. We're going to continue working, and we look forward to the future.
Thank you so much again. And Nevin Roach out there, certainly representing us, recipient of the Young, Gifted, and Black Entrepreneurial Award for the groundbreaking Panogramma. Certainly commendations going out to you from the entire Tobago Updates family, and thank you so much for joining us here this morning on the morning show. Viewers, as we continue this morning, we just want to highlight for you coming up next, in our next segment. Let me make sure I get the title right. Not Mr., but we have Commissioner.
That's right.
John Arnold. Commissioner John Arnold, as we speak of the Equal Opportunity Commission. He is up next, and we certainly look forward to those discussions. Continues to make us proud. Good morning to you there, Commissioner John Arnold. You see, when you hear in another capacity, I refer to him as Mr.
That's right.
Most certainly, and we look forward to those upcoming discussions this morning as we speak about the Equal Opportunity Commission. And these are always excellent times for learning and beginning to understand some other aspects and sectors within our society here in Trinidad and Tobago. And therefore, at this point, we want to take the opportunity to remind you to share the life, share the life, share the life.